When the devil sees that he can't get to you directly, he sends someone into your life to influence you to do certain things that will make the enemy to finally get hold of you. So this person can either be a friend, a relative, or even your partner. So in this video, I'm going to share 3 signs that shows that someone in your life have been sent by the devil, probably to torment you. So the first sign is these people create constant chaos. So let me explain. Have you noticed that there are some people who can't live without drama? You are with them having a peaceful moment, but all of a sudden, boom, they have turned a simple conversation into something else. They turn a simple conversation into World War III. Like, this is not an accident. And now, first of all, yes, we are humans. There are some times that we say things or that we do things that brings about commotion. Yeah, but what differentiates these people is that they manufacture the drama themselves and then act surprised. Let me paint a picture. Imagine you are at a family dinner. Everybody's eating, enjoying, cracking jokes, laughing. Then this person makes a comment, just one comment, and everybody's mood change. Your mom no longer talks to your sister, your cousin is in the washroom crying. Like, everybody's mood changes, and then they act surprised, acting as if they don't know what they did. And it's not something they do once or twice. It is a pattern. Anywhere they go, be it work, church, anywhere they go, they repeat the same thing. It's as if trouble follows them. And the funny thing is, it is never their fault. There is always somebody to be blamed. And again, when it comes to disagreement, there is no end to their disagreements. You see, for a normal disagreement, there is always a beginning and there is always an end. But for these people, there is no end to disagreement. Today, they are complaining about what you said at the dinner. Tomorrow, they are complaining about something you did 3 years ago. Yeah, these people, whenever that you are with them, they are always creating constant chaos in your life. Then it's a sign that they have been sent by the devil. Yeah, or they are being used by the devil. Now, the next sign that shows that someone in your life is sent by the devil is when they try to isolate you from your support system. Have you noticed or have you have this sensation that somebody has or is trying to separate you from everyone who loves you? Like, this is how they do it. First of all, they can start with a small comment like, did you notice how your sister looked at you? And then they'll move on to tiny observations like, your friend didn't seem happy seeing you. They do sort of things that makes you all of a sudden start questioning relationships that were very solid. You see, the thing with isolation is that isolation is not just lonely, it is also dangerous. So anybody who is trying to kind of isolate you from your support system, the person is not protecting you, the person is rather preparing you. The way a lion tries to separate a zebra from its head so that he'll be able to devour that zebra. Yeah, that is what this person is trying to do. And then what makes this thing to be very scary is that it looks like love at first. Like, you think that they want to spend all their time with you. You would think that they are being protective. I want you to look at the people in your life right now. Is there anyone that is always upset when you spend time with others? Is there anyone that always questions your judgment about others except themselves? Like, is there anyone who has convinced you that they are the only ones who understands and care about you, whether directly or indirectly? Yeah, so this particular type of people, you need to avoid them. And so the thing that makes this thing kind of scary is how they customize it. For example, in a romantic relationship, they use love as an excuse. In friendship, they use loyalty. In family relationship, they use protection. But all these things they do is geared toward one goal. And this goal is to separate you from your support system, is to separate you from people that loves you, is to make you to see them as your only point of reference. God created we humans for communities. Whenever we are together, we are much stronger, much sharper, and much wiser. So whenever somebody is trying to separate you from a community, trying to separate you from people who loves you, and trying to make you to see them as your only hope, then you need to be careful. Those people are probably sent by the devil into your life, because once you are lonely, once you are isolated, you are very vulnerable and they can do to you anything they want. Now, the next sign that somebody in your life has been sent by the devil is when they deliberately discourage your spiritual growth. So I think this is the most damaging sign of all, because these people are targeting something very important. They are targeting your spiritual foundation, your core, something that makes you who you are and things that you believe in. These people, they don't come plainly and be like, hey, let us abandon all moral principles and live life as we wish. No, they are very strategic with it. This is how they do it. They plant seed of doubt in you by asking innocent sounding questions. They ask questions like, does prayer really makes a difference? You get it? And then they ask questions like, are you sure God really cares about you? Are you sure God really cares about those small details? You see? So they plant seed of doubt by asking innocent sounding questions. And what makes this very dangerous is that most of the times it sounds as if you are having an intellectual conversation. Like they position themselves as free thinkers who also want you to be a free thinker who questions everything you believe in. But somehow every question they ask is always leading to one direction, and that is the questions are always leading you away from faith, away from purpose. This is not about you trying to be close-minded or trying to avoid questions. Now, I believe that authentic faith, Christianity, can withstand any questions being thrown at it. This is about recognizing when someone's consistent agenda is to weaken what strengthens you, question what guides you, and also undermine what uplifts you. So I want you to pay very close attention when next you are having a spiritual conversation with this person. Pay attention. After having a spiritual conversation with them, do you feel confused or do you feel enlightened? Do you feel discouraged or do you feel inspired? After having spiritual conversations with them, are you less likely to read your Bible? Are you less likely to pray? Are you less likely to attend church service? So these are signs that you should not ignore. So when somebody tries to discourage your spiritual growth, try to do things or ask questions or put you in a situation that will make you not to grow spiritually, then it's a sign that this person has been sent by the devil or is being used by the devil. Now, if you notice these people, what do you do about them? Do you have to go praying that God should bind them or that God should destroy them or kill them? No. There are two things you can do. So the first one is you have to distance yourself from them. Then the second one is you have to pray for them. Remember, they are not the ones doing it. It is devil that is using them. Sometimes they know it, sometimes they might not know it, but it is devil that is using them. Remember, I said earlier that sometimes when devil can't get to you directly, when he sees that you are protected, he tries to use people to kind of influence you. So this is devil using them. So you have to pray for them so that God will deliver them, so that God will heal them. Yeah, but at the same time, you need to distance yourself, because if you keep associating with them, they'll keep doing what they're doing. And if you associate with them for long, then maybe they might be able to influence you. So that's it for this video. If you love content like this, subscribe. If you feel like supporting me, you can do so in the description. And if you still want to stick around, watch this video over here, and I'll see you there.